Greetings, all. Two things. Well, one, I just got a phone call from one of the guys here on the island who watches the channel asking me, where in the heck do you get Tango? I had mentioned Tango yesterday in a video about controlling the little fire ants, that they're not a good thing to have around, and that Tango was the recommended from the ant people here in the island. The Hilo Grow Shop is the place where I acquired Tango here on the island. It's not easy to get. They had it. Now, looking on the web at the moment, it pops up in their shop as out of stock. And so you'll want to check with them and find out, if they have an order coming on the boat or something. Otherwise, it's worth a shot, at least, to check in with Garden Exchange and BEI. They weren't listed when I went on the web here for Hilo, but they're possible. Otherwise, there are other insect growth regulators out there that are available. There's a few on Amazon even. There are some other ones. It's possible that some of them might work in place of Tango. But before trying that one, I'd get a hold of the fire ant people here in the county, call them up, and I'd ask them two things. First, where in the heck do I get Tango because it's out of stock? Maybe they have a secret connection. They may. They're telling everybody to use it. That's why I'm telling you to use it. So we'll see. Maybe they can help. And maybe they have a suggestion for an alternative type of growth regulator that will also work. There's more than one out there. Okay, so that was one. Yeah, sorry about that. That's the way it is, living here on an island. When stuff disappears, it's gone for a while. And I suppose there's been some pretty heavy usage on Tango here. Otherwise, birds and berries, birds and berries. Birds and berries. I have all but given up attempting to try to raise blueberries here in Puna because of birds. I've been through a half dozen different possible things you can do to repel or scare birds. So don't even bother. I'm dead serious. No, not the CDs. No, not the snakes. No, not the owls. No, not the 1-inch bird netting. No, not even the half-inch bird netting, folks. Yeah, the white eyes dive right through it. They can't see it, and they just go, and they end up inside, and then they eat all the berries. And then again, my cat sees the birds in there and goes inside and makes an opening in the bottom, and then, well, anyway. The netting didn't work either. In California, I had the one cure. Yes, I had a hoop house. I had screened doors and windows on it. And I used to grow dwarf blueberries like Sunshine and Misty in containers of azalea soil. And I'd leave them outside all year until after I got green berries set from flowers. That would be the point when I had taken all the tomatoes and peppers out of the hoop house, and I'd move the buckets of blueberries onto the benches in the hoop house and let them fruit in there and get so ripe they were luscious, and the birds would stand outside the windows looking in going, gimme, 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 and they couldn't get them. Eventually, the same thing will be happening here, but the hoop house with screens has not been built yet, and so for the meantime I had given up. But yeah, it's more European than American, but we can get them here too, and it's using green laser to scare birds. Yeah, laser bird scares. I like the idea. It seems like something that might work out well for me. I see that Home Depot does have listed here a Bird X original laser bird scarer. It's not cheap. Cheapest one I could find is about $192. Of course, this will, move and so on, I guess. They go from there up to over $3,000. It depends, on how sophisticated the system. There are manual bird scare pointers, but that's kind of ridiculous for, at least for my application. I am not going to sit on the porch all day long waiting for the cardinals. I went and bought myself a BB machine gun, and as soon as I did that, the cardinals disappeared. I don't know if they heard me with target practice. They said, "Oh my God, he's going to get us." I don't know. Yeah, laser bird scaring. Some of you out there who are clever, inventive, good mechanically engineers, you might want to go ahead and think about how you can make one of these things for yourself a lot cheaper, because laser pointers are not all that expensive, and that's what you could use for this. It's just a matter of getting it weatherproof and getting it so it will move. I guess the motion helps. Anyhow, there you go. That's two. Tango's hard to find, and that's what you're going to need. And laser bird scare, green laser bird scare. I do believe that I will be buying one. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. If I do, I will definitely be sure to report on it one way or another. Alrighty? Yeah. Hang loose, folks. Aloha.